Alright, Title 40, 60, 4204. What emission standards must I meet with the non-emergency engines if I am an owner and operator of the station compression ignition internal combustion engine? 62, 4204. What emission standards must I meet with the non-emergency engine if I am an owner of the operator station compression transmission internal combustion engine? Owner and operator of the pre-2007 model of the non-emergency standard compression ignition internal combustion with a displacement less than 10 liters per cylinder that must comply with the emission standards. Table 1 is Subpart owners and operators pre-2007 model with a non-emergency station compression ignition and intercombustion combustion with a displacement greater than or equal to 10 liters per cylinder, less than 30 liters per cylinder must comply with the Tier 1 emission standard with the Title 40 CFR Part 1042 with Appendix 1. Owners operated with the 2007 model year related down emergency standard compression ignition internal combustion engine with a displacement less than 30 cylinder liters per cylinder must comply with the emission standard with the new with the compression ignition engines with the Title Part 60 4201 for the 2007 model year and later station compression ignition internal combustion is applicable with the owner and operator with the not emergency stationary compression ignition engines with the displacement greater than or equal to 30 liters per cylinder must meet with the following requirements for engine with installed prior to January 1st, 2012. The limit is emission of the nitrogen oxide with the stationary of the compression internal combustion engine exhaust the following: 17 grams per kilowatt hour or 12.7 grams per horsepower when maximum engine speed is less than 130 revolutions per minute. 40 times nitrous 40 times the end of the negative 2/10 of the grams nitrous oxide with the grams a kilowatt per hour with the maximum engine speed with 130 or more or less of the 2,000 RPMs where n is maximum engine speed. 9.8 grams of kilowatt hours or 7.3 grams of the horsepower of the hour of the maximum engine speed at 2,000 RPMs or more. For engine installed with the January with the 1st 2012 with the before January 1st 2006 with the emission of the nitrous oxide stationary of the compression ignition internal combustion engine exhaust as following: 14.4 grams kilowatt an hour, 10.7 grams of the horsepower per hour of the maximum engine speed with less than 130 RPMs. 44 times n to the negative 20 to the n to the power of the negative 0.2 kilowatts or 33.9 maximum engine speed times to the negative 0.23 grams of the horsepower out of the engine greater than equal to 130 but less than 2,000 RPM for the engine's maximum engine speed. 7.7 grams a kilowatt an hour when the max engine speed is greater than equal to 2,000 RPM. For engines installed after January 1st, 2006 and limited with the nitrous oxide stationary with the compression internal combustion engines for the following: 3.4 grams kilowatt an hour with a maximum engine speed less than 130 RPMs. 6.7 at the end of the negative 2/10 horsepower an hour with a max engine speed is less than 130, but less than 2,000 RPMs. 2.0 grams kilowatt an hour with a max engine speed greater than equal to 2,000 RPMs. Reduced particle matter emissions by 60% or more with limited emission of the particle matter with the stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine exhaust of the 0.5 grams of kilowatt an hour. Owners and operators with a down emergency stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine displacement less than 30 liters per cylinder with the conduct of the performance test and use of meat with not to exceed with the standards that is located in Title and Statute 64 4212. Owners and operators any modified reconstruct with a non-emergency stationary compression ignition internal combustion subject to the subpart must meet with the emissions applicable with the model year maximum engine power with the displacement modified reconstructed non-emergency stationary compression ignition internal combustion engine specified with A through D of this section. Owner and operator stationary with a compression ignition internal combustion certified and stated with the Title 40 CFR Part 1039 equipped with the auxiliary equipment ECDs of the specified in Title 40 CFR 1039-665 must meet with the Title 1 certification emission standards. New non-road compression ignition engine of Title 40 CFR 1039 Appendix 1 while AECDs are activated during the qualified emergency situation. Qualified emergency situation is defined in Title 40 CFR 1039-665 with a meets the qualified emergency situation has ended with the AECD deactivated with the engine must be resumed with the meeting that otherwise is applicable to the emission standards specified in this section. That was Title 4 CFR 604204, with emission standards must meet with the non-emergency engines if I am the owner or operative of the station or compression ignition internal combustion engine.